It is 10 o'clock, and my recording woes have got me again. I'm so frustrated. I am not ready to eat. We are going to go to Chick-fil-A, my husband and I. I usually take some chopped up avocado and bacon with me, but I don't have any avocado. So I'm just going to have an 8 count of grilled nuggets and an 8 count of regular nuggets. The regular nuggets help me get through the grilled nuggets. Not that they're bad, it's just they're kind of dry. And one note, which usually the avocado really helps and it's fantastic. It's actually really, really delicious. So I'm just going to have some breaded nuggets to go with it. But I just got done making a cilantro lime sauce for my husband because he usually has their salad when we go to Chick-fil-A and he uses their avocado lime dressing, which is fine. We only go once a week. It's probably about the only quote unquote bad oils that he consumes in a week. We really don't eat out a ton. But I am trying to find something to replace that because of the oils in it that we're kind of trying to avoid. So I thought that I had recorded me making this recipe for a cilantro lime sauce. Turns out I didn't. That's why you didn't see it. Okay, so I will leave the recipe, the original recipe, in the description below, but I have it here in my little blender. So the recipe called for Greek yogurt, cilantro, salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And I did have to make a few adjustments. So one, it just called for salt and pepper. Didn't tell me how much to use. I used a quarter teaspoon of salt and it's too much salt. So next time I will definitely reduce that amount of salt. It also kind of like just had too much of all of the flavor, like too much garlic powder and too much lime juice. The cilantro was fine. And then it really did have like this tang from the yogurt that I know, like it just wasn't quite as good as I would like it to be. And I don't think that my husband would care for it. So the adjustments that I made were to add a quarter teaspoon of powdered sweetener, monk fruit allulose blend, which if I were to make the recipe again, I would just reduce the amount of salt and not add the sweetener. But sweetener can help balance out salt when you have too much of it in a dish. And so that's why I added it this time. But next time I will just add less salt. I'll add like an eighth of a teaspoon instead of a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then I will probably also reduce that amount of garlic powder a bit. It was a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder or no, a half teaspoon of garlic powder. And I think that I will just use like a quarter teaspoon of garlic powder. It's just a little too much. Not not way too much, doesn't blow you completely out, but it is a little bit too much. So those are kind of the seasoning adjustments that I would make to the recipe. And then also I added some milk. So probably 2 tablespoons of my Fairlife whole milk for a couple of reasons. One, because like I said, the flavors are just too strong, um, including the yogurt. So the milk kind of helps mellow that out a bit. It dissipates it a little more. And so it helps to mellow it out. And then also it makes the sauce more of like a dressing, which is how he uses it, rather than like a dip, which is what it would have kind of been. So this just helps to give me the consistency that I want. But other than that, like I think that it's a fairly good recipe. It just needs a couple of tweaks for us. It could be something that I make like on the regular for him, but that's my opinion. The way that the things that he likes is very different from what I like. So I'll let you know what he thinks. Quick update on our lunch. I also took with me an Okios triple zero yogurt and a half cup of blackberries. And then my husband tried the sauce that I made and he said that it was absolutely delicious and he wonders what else we can put it on. So, yay! It is 3 o'clock and I am ready for my what will probably be my last meal of the day. I have to leave at quarter to 4, and then I have some things to do. I'll be gone for a while, and then I plan to go to the gym. So I won't get back from the gym until probably between 7 and 8 o'clock tonight. So today is not a refeed day for me. I don't want to be eating that late, and so if I have to wait until after my heavy workout to take those carbs in, then today is just not the day. So I will try again tomorrow. My intent had been to go this afternoon, but life kind of got in the way. All right, so for my last meal of the day, I have two bacon wrapped pork tenderloins. I'm actually not going to eat the bacon, but I do like the flavor that it adds to the meat. And the only reason I don't eat the bacon is because I tend to just I don't like I want it like fried crisp in a pan. I don't like it like this. So I won't eat that, but I will eat the pork tenderloin. I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper and then a bit of paprika and some barbecue sauce. So I've made this recipe before using chicken, and I think it's really, really good. I love the flavor combination of the paprika with the barbecue sauce. So that's kind of why I am doing that. I am going to cook it in my air fryer. And then I need to have a little bit more with it, so I have a packet of Spam. So I have not had Spam in forever, and this has been in my pantry. It's good until December of 26, so it's not like it's old or anything, but I do kind of like it's just been sitting there, and I'm like, I should really kind of use that up. I do need more fat in my diet today. I've only had 30 grams of fat today, so I do need some more fat. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat this. Not the cleanest. It's got pork, water, salt, modified potato starch, sugar, and sodium nitrite. So not something that I would eat every day. But again, I have it. I want to get it used up. So that's what I'm going to have with it. And then I should really have something else, but I'm not sure what it's going to be. Okay, so the other things that I decided to have were 4 slices of bacon. I usually have bacon in my refrigerator. I just heated that up. And then I'm also going to have 4 of my Chalk Zero cookies that my family got me for Mother's Day. And so I should be good. Oh, and my body armor. I have been drinking another body armor. So let's take a look at how my day turned out. The system is working again. So I can show you my macros for the day. I did eat 2 servings of the cookies. I just ate the rest of the cookies that were left. And then I went to the gym. So today was leg day. I did back bar squats, weighted step ups, lying hamstring curls, and single leg calf raises. And then I walked at a pretty steep incline for about an hour on the treadmill. So I ended up with not quite 1,900 calories today. My protein is about 200. My net carbs are 39. My fat is a 91. So I am currently at a caloric deficit of about 400 calories. It is currently 8:30, so I have some time. I'm going to be in probably about a 700 caloric deficit today. That's not terrible. It's not 1,000, and I can deal with it. I do try to stay within a range of like 5 to 600 calories a day, just to make sure that I'm not breaking down my body. So I had a pretty good day today. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow.